Okay, Dick Myers. I'm gonna record this video here. I'll try to make this one short and sweet. I actually tried to record you a video just a minute ago, and I got a phone call in the middle of the video, and I thought I got back into the video, but apparently it stopped recording. So I shot a nice long video, and it didn't get recorded. So we'll do this again. Um, Taz won't mind. She likes the work. Um, she might be a little bit slower, a little bit gassed doing this one. But you'll get a good view of her. So what I wanted to say is today we're working on um, adding the whistle is a big part of what we're doing today. Um, Working on whistle sit and whistle for here and come into the heel position. We're also going to have to work on breaking her momentum a little bit on coming in. And I'll show you, I'll talk about how we do that. And the other thing that's important for today is a 5-gallon bucket. The bucket is an important part of doing pile work because we want to have a spot to get the bumpers out of sight. So this helps make it more clear for her that when I tell her I want her to go get another bumper, that I want her to get it down there. The other thing you're going to hear me talk about a lot today is so much of the hunt test competitive dog world is all won and lost right here at the line. The dog has to run hundreds of yards, go out, do stuff, all kinds of crazy things. But it's won and lost right here, and that's what we're working on. Really, is you're going to see me working hard to get her positioned to run straight. You're going to see me position my body, and that's part of the reason why I have the camera behind me today. There's a big difference between if I am positioned this way or if I'm positioned this way, because that will drastically change a slight angle. A slight angle drastically changes where the dog ends up out in the field once they get a couple hundred yards away from us. So the biggest thing we have to do is to make sure that the dog has what we call a good initial line, that they're running straight from here in the direction that we want. Now, obviously, I'm trying to make it condescendingly clear for Taz what I want by using this mode lane and a pile of bumpers she can see all the way from up here. We're also running about 75 yards. 75 yards I find is a nice distance because um, it's far enough away that she understands go and keep going and lets her build up a little momentum. We want her to build momentum. We want her to have confidence. We're going to run this pile, probably she's probably going to run this lane 500 times or 1,000 times before we ever worry about stopping her momentum. We want her to understand go and keep going. So that's going to be a big part of what we're going to be working on today. So when I use the whistle for today, the whistle is going to be here at the line. 1 blast for sit, 3 tweets for come here. So let's run a couple. She's panting pretty hard, so we probably won't do a whole lot of reps because, like I said, she already did a bucket full of bumpers. So we'll see how we go here. But I like how she's lined up, nice and straight. Back. And she took a great line there. Good girl. Good. And I want her to come in straight. Good. No, fetch. Fetch. No, here. And we don't want her. We want to make sure that we also kind of keep encouraging that steadiness. Good. And I'm using my left leg. Nope. Here. 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 Right there. She left early, so I gave a strong correction. And you might have seen her flip her ear. That was her responding. Back. So we want to make sure that she understands go when I say to go, but don't go until I do say to go. Because we got to make sure we've got that line straight. That's everything is running a straight line. Good. Heel. Heel. Good. Sit. Sit. Good. Back. So what I'm looking at when I'm looking down at the dog is I'm looking head to tail. Good girl, here. I want to see head to tail lined up in the direction I'm going, just like the sight on a gun. Heel. Good. Good. Back. Now, it's obvious to her which way she's going. She knows there's a pile out there, right? So she knows the direction. Later on, we'll start working on, how we aim the dog. Obviously, we'll add more piles, but for now, good. Sit. Sit. Good. See there, she thought about it, but then she's like, wait, he didn't say the B word. Sit. Back. So this is great for helping with steadiness as well. Here, go. We want her to understand when to go and when not to go. And it also is going to help her when she's doing multiple marks to line correctly, to take a good line. Come on. No, here. There you go. Good. Good. Back. Good girl. Good. Very good. She seems to work quite well with verbal praise and verbal. Come on, all the way back. All the way back. Come on. There you go. Good. So what I'm wanting is I wanted her to come in a little bit deeper. Oh, and there's a trick for that. Let's do one more. Sit. Good. Back. Let me show you a trick to help the dog not come in short. Okay, back. Back. I shouldn't have talked while she was going. Back. So there I'm applying pressure and walking towards the pile. The dog stops. That's how you address that. Let me show you how to bring the dog in deeper. Here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take one step back with my left leg like this. So that encourages her to come deeper. And then when I bring this leg up, she's right where I want her to be. So what I did is I just showed her to come a little deeper, come a little deeper. Good. Let's try one more. Back. So there's all sorts of little tricks for how we're communicating with the dog right here, but it's all, the whole test is won and lost right here. Good. Back. Oh, yeah. Good. Good dog. Okay. All done. That's enough for today. She's pretty gassed. So, bottom line is Taz doing great. It's all about communicating with the whistle and our body here at the line, making sure we get a nice straight start. She's doing great, making solid progress.